Good morning and welcome to the Thumb English. I am Pradosh Sharma and you are watching News Flash. Cyclone Fengal is set to make a landfall near Puducherry on November 30 with wind speeds up to 90 km per hour. IMD has issued red alerts for heavy to extremely heavy rain in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry districts, warning residents to stay vigilant. The ED raided properties linked to Raj Kundra in a money laundering case tied to gain Bitcoin Ponzi scam. Kundra's assets worth Rs 98 crores were previously attached, including a Juhu flat and a Pune bungalow. The Supreme Court halted the trial court survey of Sambal's Shahi Jama Masjid till January 8th. It urged the High Court to resolve the case first, refraining from expressing opinions on the mosque's legal claim. India's top security officials began a conference addressing issues like Bangladesh's rising violence against minorities, Myanmar-linked terrorism, and China's growing South Asian presence. Rajasthan BJP President Madan Rathod received death threats from an unknown caller. The Rajya Sabha MP reported the incident, stating the caller heard abuses and threatened to shoot him. Ministry of External Affairs expressed concern over escalating violence against the Hindus in Bangladesh, urging the US-led government to ensure minority safety and uphold its responsibility. Ministry of External Affairs condemned Rahul Gandhi's remarks on US President Joe Biden, calling them unfortunate and inconsistent with India's friendly ties with the US. Karnataka's CM Kumar Chandrasekhar Swamiji faces an FIR over controversial remarks suggesting Muslims should lose voting rights. His comments arose during a protest against Karnataka's Waqf board notices. US universities warned international students to return to campuses before Donald Trump's second term starts, citing fears over mass deportation policies targeting foreign and undocumented students. Floods in Malaysia displaced over 80,000 residents across 7 states, killing 4. Kelantan and Terengganu were worst hit, with rescue teams mobilized to aid evacuation efforts. French President Macron acknowledged the 1944 massacre of West African soldiers by French troops. The move comes as France faces declining influence in West Africa. Bangladesh froze the bank accounts of 17 ESCON affiliates, including arrested leader Chinmoy Krishnadas. This follows the killing of a lawyer during protests and a rejected petition to ban ESCON. China expressed interest in officially recognizing the Taliban while urging Afghanistan to counter groups like the ETIM. Beijing seeks collaboration to secure its interests in the region. Alima Khanum, sister of Imran Khan, alleged the Pakistani army killed 200 to 300 protesters during the D-Chowk crackdown. PTI supporters vowed to continue their sit-in despite army efforts to disperse them. Syrian insurgents breached Aleppo, Syria's second largest city, after detonating car bombs at its western edge. Clashes with the government forces continue as insurgents advance. So that's all for the headlines of the day. For more updates, download the app and keep watching Rhythm.